702.5 in FM sound, blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music, keeping your radio on fire, bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows, live 24/7 on hot 702.5fm.com.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Charlotte Wood, and you're tuned into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot.
Good afternoon, guys. How y'all doing? Back with the Hot 702.5, the Truth Now Talk Show. Guys, thank you guys for joining us. We are working out our new system here. We love this new system. And we're going to just join you guys because we were live. And you know how sometimes technical difficulties happen, but we're going to keep it moving. We have today on our show, we have our guest, Maurice Mohan. And I am Antonita Lachey.
And I'm your girl, Patrice Monsell. What it do? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. I'm just checking. Can we hear our guest? Can we hear Maurice? Are you good, Maurice?
I can hear you all. You all can hear me?
Yes, we hear you loud and clear. So we're going to just...
Y'all hear me now?
Yes. We hear you. We hear you loud and clear. So I'm just going to tell everybody a little bit about Maurice Mohan. We thank him for taking our interview. We are excited to have him here. For those of you who don't know, Hot 702.5 FM, the Truth Now Talk Show we are in sunny Las Vegas, Nevada. But Patrice Marcel and myself originally are from Chicago, and we have our hometown boy, Maurice Mohan with us. And I'm just going to sum up a little bit about him. Maurice is an R&B artist, soulful singer. He came out about 2009. He played with the likes of Kelly Price, Kim Burrell, R. Kelly, was in movies with Tyler Perry. So he's the actor as well as a singer. And we are just truly delighted to have him here. He won Chicago Idol. So he is a hometown favorite. You can catch Maurice Mohan at backyard parties, concerts, everywhere. He doesn't have a problem singing. And again, he is a real singer. I don't like to say real singer because, you know, we have a lot of people that's playing behind auto tunes. But one thing I love about Maurice, he is a live entertainer. So, and he has that soulful. A lot of our artists out of Chicago have that soulful, you know, we believe in entertaining. We like live music. And that's what we have here in Las Vegas, too. So we really want to bring that back. And, you know, we welcome you to come here and perform because this is the entertainment capital of the world. And Patrice she can vouch for that because she too entertains here. So Maurice, we just want to I think I kind of summed it up about you. You could just tell the world about Maurice Mohan and what he has planned.
Well, like I said, first of all, thank you all for having me. Feel honored, you know, and the Queens for y'all having me for one. And you pretty much summed it up. I haven't done too many backyard parties lately. You know, I just want to clear that up. It's difficult now. It's been a minute, but yeah, I've pretty much summed it up. I started with my biggest break was with Tyler Perry first, okay. And then I did in 2000. I did Woman Down Loose with T.D. Jakes with Tyler Perry. So I was doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes and then up front acting, but pretty much summed it up. You know, work with some of the best, and I just feel honored to be with you guys tonight.
Well, we glad to have you, King. I mean, you know, I know you. I know your history from back home in the Chi. You know, seeing you around and on the entertainment scene. You know, performing here and there. So that's where we first met each other. It's back home. And then I think the last time I saw you, I was on my live and you came on and I was like, you gotta come, you gotta bring the wifey, you gotta come on to Vegas and bring the wife because I already know what you can do. You understand?
Right.
So we gotta get some of that Chicago hometown talent here in Las Vegas as well, because as soon as it opens back up, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot of things going on that's really good. Me and Antonita putting some things together, trying to bring some artists here. Would love the opportunity to bring some of our hometown fam to Las Vegas to do some of these concerts that we're trying to conjure up as soon as things open up, you know, on a safe level for everybody. But your single is hot. Your single is hot. I just want to tell you, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed listening to it. It reminded me so much of that soulful Chicago sound, you know, with your swag that you put on it. Of course, that's a little dot on the I, you know, that you put on there.
Exactly.
Right.
So congratulations to you, and we're just excited to have you on our platform. We are so excited to see you still out here doing your thing. And just tell our listeners, you know, what you got coming up, planned in the near future. Once, you know, the pandemic is over and things open up, what's we can look forward to with Maurice Mohan?
You know, right now, well, through the pandemic, I wrote several songs. I started the company Mahoney Production, and I entitled the album "Pandemic to Records." So, like I was saying, I wasn't. I mentioned it earlier that the single "Find Me," I really wasn't trying to let it out. I didn't think it was the best song out, but one of my good friends, producers, told me to put it out, and he had talked about it a couple months ago. Here we are with, you know, moving forward. You know, I'm just trying to make the best music I can. There's some more singles that I want to present, you know, to the world, and I'm just trying to be an extension, you know, of what I've always honored and admired and listened to all my life, and soul music. I love it so much.
Yeah, and we can hear that soul in your voice. You know, like I said, you are a live entertainer, so you can sing. And that's what I like about you. You're going to get your due. They're going to recognize you because we want to recognize great talent. And we try to bring, as most of our guests we have, they actually can sing. And, you know, Patrice, like I said, me and her both singers. And we both just look for those that can actually sing. And we try to promote that. And we look for it. And we do. It may seem a little biased that we do pick people from our hometown, but again, Chicago have some excellent talent. We're not biased at all. We're just going to recognize that we have a lot of great talent that came out of our city, and we're just going to lift it, and we're going to promote it, and we're going to do whatever we can to set the stage for you guys. Like I said, we both said we like that new single, "Find Me," and again, like you said, you're touring, and I mean that they're calling for you now. So someone found you. And that other song that I don't know how many people know about, "I Am Somebody." I love that song. It's so inspirational, especially with what we have going on with that. I know we're going to play that later on and, you know, just throughout our show on our page. We're going to really promote that. But tell us about that "I Am Somebody." And I know "Find Me" is your good song, but, you know, with what we're going on, I don't know, many of you don't know, I lost my mother on January the 22nd. So I came here. This is my comfort zone. I feel good. I have to keep doing what I have to do. And I encourage people, you know, whether we lose someone or there is a loss, you have to keep it moving. I'm not going to have a pity party. My mother didn't have a pity party. She loved to party. She liked to enjoy life. So that's what I am going to do. So with that song, "I Am Somebody," tell us about what did that mean? What was your meaning behind that?
Well, first of all, my condolences to you. You know,
thank you.
It's very difficult right now. We all can quite certain have lost someone special during this pandemic. Our friend is we've lost several. The "I Am Somebody" was actually inspired. Of course, I was working with Reverend Jesse Jackson. And I was music director there for a while, for the last 3 years. And out of that, in the first 3 months, I just felt I learned so much about working with them, of course. And I was just glad one day I was sitting down in my home like I'm always doing, messing around with music, and I was playing Stand By Me, and out of
Mm.
Stand By Me came the song I Am Somebody. And the lyrics just came, it wasn't nothing I had to really write down. I stayed up all night and it just came out. And that's really but of course, Jesse Jackson, Reverend Jesse Jackson, uh, just knowing his life, and not only that, paralleling with some of the youth that I've worked with,
Mm-hmm.
who I was also teaching a gospel course at high school here in the city, Christ the
Okay.
King. So I was
Mm-hmm.
doing that. I was moving around a lot, and just trying to encourage the youth who were going through. I mean, this is definitely in the hood. If you know the west side of the city, I'm quite sure
Oh yeah.
know. So I was directing music over there, the gospel music, and that kind of just grew together. And there you go. I Am Somebody came out of that.
Yeah, that's a nice song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we know that was a
yeah,
slogan for Jesse Jackson, Reverend Jesse Jackson
Mm-hmm.
started
exactly,
many years ago. I am somebody.
Yeah,
I remember
right.
exactly.
just watching it on TV. So that is what was the inspiration behind that you writing that song. I mean that's wonderful, and having worked with him. So
Hmm.
tell our audience what was it like once you won Chicago Idol and you got the opportunity to start working with writing and doing those things with R. Kelly. What was that like for you?
It was a novel experience and a great thing. I will say this: you hear so many bad remarks about Mr. Kelly, but
Mm.
his musical, his musical
Mm-hmm.
platform is undeniably he's the greatest on that.
You can
Um,
never take that away from him.
Right.
nah, and so I was able to work in his music form, his music school, we called it. Very rigid with school and music. So when I say that, we studied a lot of the greats, the music, and just how he's writing and his ability to transform, from one song and one tone to the next. So I was able to get all of that, demo some music. I demoed one of Charlie Wilson's songs called "No Words," which was on his first album. I actually sang it through. And so Robert Kelly had me singing a lot of the songs that he was demoing for other artists when I first started with him.
Mm.
So
Okay.
Wow.
I was in the studio from uh, just the whole like 3 or 4 albums. I was singing and actually mastering his tone is what he wanted to bring out that tone that he was hearing. He's got a great ear, and beyond the average, a lot of the ones I work with, he was one of the best in terms of
Mm-hmm.
translating who you are to a musical content and being able to write from your, just your whole persona. He was great with that. He just pick a song and just write it for you. He
Right.
customized it. So I mean, it's kind of hard to explain, but it was an incredible experience. I learned so much. Of course, I toured the world with him. I did 4 major tours, world tours. I did all of the backgrounds, and he really took a musical liking to me and interest, and I was able to take that and move on.
That's good. I know we don't want to. This is not a R. Kelly bashing thing, and we don't want to because this is the Truth Now talk show, and we like to keep it 100, and that's what me and Patrice Moncel's motto is. This is about you. We're not going to really go there, but you said it. You just said you was around him. You was there, and I want to just know: did you hear? Did you see? All of these allegations? I know I'm not. I'm just going to ask you. I
Well,
love me some R. Kelly. What did you see or did you know? I mean, did anybody ever come to you and ask you questions because you were there? I just
well, no, it's okay.
okay.
We had I had a check stub, and basically it required me to be from certain hours to certain hours. You
Okay.
got to pay for those hours. So that was the job description, to stay and perform and rehearse and sing. And we was in a whole different world, totally.
Okay.
So
So it was just about music. It was just about music with you and him. No
Totally music.
personal, I'm going to roll with you. We're going to have girls. We're going to hang out. It was nothing like that, right?
No.
Okay.
Totally music. And
Okay.
it's so easy to say because, say for instance, you got a job at the post office, right?
Okay.
Say for instance, you got a job at the post office. And you say, so you work your job 10 hours, 9 hours. Now, during that time, what you do is your business. And somebody say, listen, after work, would you mind coming out or whatever? You know, that's basically your choice. And I made it a long time in my mind that I was going to do exactly what the job description was, and that's to be the best vocalist I could be.
And that's good, because we have not heard any allegations of you, Maurice, and we're not putting that out there. We never heard your
What you do is,
or anything with him anyway. So we just want to point that out. He has no affiliation with anything R. Kelly has done on a criminal or whatever he's being accused of, and we don't want to put that out there as that. I just simply ask the question because sometimes we are guilty by association in most cases. Who you roll with, you may not have even done anything, but oftentimes we become subjected to other people's behavior. And we don't want to in no way, shape, form, or fashion accuse you of that. Because again, I just asked the question, and I know Patrice is in the waiting because she touches on these conversations a lot, you know, she and I know she probably want to say something, but again, it's about you, Maurice. We don't want to.
Well, you know what's the best thing about this interview is that it allows, like the title, the truth talks and talk show. And so the truth of the matter is, the musical genius is what I really want to be and a part of, and that's what I left with and came with. And that's why I find me is so unique, because I was able to take not just him. Now let's just be clear. I would
other people, of course.
Let me make sure we make that clear. With Reverend Jesse Jackson, I worked with Tyler Perry, and of course I worked with R. Kelly, and they all were great in their own way. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just, I never was a part of their outside attire or life. I got my degree in what they actually, you know, I went to school for each one of those arts and was able to leave there the same way I came, clean.
Amen. I appreciate that.
That's beautiful. Well, we appreciate you even talking about it, you know, and mentioning it and making things clear to your fans, to our listeners, and to the world, because I think that's important. And you can be around someone and be a certain part of their life don't mean that you know everything that's going on in that person's life. And
how about you could just mind and just really mind your business and do exactly what you're called to do.
That's true. Yeah.
My mama told me, and I'm a West Side boy, y'all know Chicago. My mama told me two things: look both ways before crossing, and count your change. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say, like, if you want trouble anywhere you go, you're gonna find it.
Exactly.
You'll find it.
You're gonna find it.
Seeking, you shall find.
Right. So if you ain't got a bad girlfriend by now, then we ain't living. Something wrong.
Or a bad boyfriend, for that matter.
So you ain't got a bad boy. If you don't know a bad boyfriend right now, be real about it. Something wrong. Let's be real. Let's be real now. So it's not all. It's like, who are you? What's your integrity? When do you stay? And that's the part about you. Oh, he was. Now let me say this. Now, biblically, I know Christ did one thing that impressed me besides all the miracles. At the end of his lifetime, he hung between two thieves. Now, what I admire about him is that one of them, of course, like associating, was like, yo, why don't you, if you who you are, why don't you break down and save yourself and save me too? And the other one was like, don't you know this is salvation? And utilized that and got what he wanted from the Savior. You understand
Amen.
that?
Yeah.
So it's what you're going to get out of who you hang with. What's in you? What's in you?
What's in you?
Exactly.
And what we take from that, we're going to play your song real quick.
Yeah.
We're going to play the Find Me. Because you're found, King. They found you, and we found you, and we're glad to have you. So we're going to cue that up. Just stand by. We're going to play that for your listeners out here. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
We are queuing in Find Me.
Yeah, man. Ideas. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind me. It's so clear to see that you want to be free. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind me. It's so clear to see that you want to be free. Let's go. Standing my ground, I can't mess around. It's like my time is in a bottle. Catch it by your love, yeah. Now I know women's got this thing going on. We can stay around so long, but I wanna come correct. Baby, get your foot on my neck. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you. Understand clearly that you wanna be free. It's the time that you spend making me think. It's the trust you can make fade away from the beginning of the day. I can see you trembling times, and I can see you wondering, man, is it me you see? You just really there. See, you don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind me. It's so clear to see, baby, that you want to be free. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind me. And just before you just leave, I've been trying to tell you I can't breathe. You don't have to find me, baby. Walking right behind me. It's so clear to see that you want to be free.
Yeah.
That's a joint.
Oh, yeah. Love that song.
Hot.
You know, that
That's
song
hot.
just touches your soul. If you
It's got
are
that-
so
it's got
like
that-
again, Maurice, this song just does something to my spirit.
Sis, that song got old soul, swag, smooth. Like you know, I'm sitting up there and make you wanna, you know.
That's a banger, Maurice. And I've heard, you know, I've shared your song. Oh my God, so many times. And people
I saw you
stepping on it.
into it.
Yes, yes.
She was.
I mean, that's a stepping song. They step into it. You know, I put it out there. You know,
They step into it.
they step into it. We put it out there. I told every DJ that I know
Yep.
to play this song, and we're going to continue to play it because I love it. It just does something
You
to
know how
me.
Chicago people
Mhm.
are. You know, if it's a new cutout, a new song,
Mhm.
and you know, soon as it come on, you already know if you can step off of it when you listen to the beat. I tell you, when you sent it to me, I was like, I'm in the house stepping. Okay.
Right.
I'm in the house stepping off that joint.
Exactly. It
You
is
did
hot,
your thing.
Maurice.
You did your thing, King. You did your thing.
You did
Congrats on
your thing, Maurice. We congratulate you, but I'm going to sum it up right here. Tell everyone where we can get your music, where they can get your music, your next things that's coming up. Just tell us your handles and everything. Where can they reach you? How can they reach you?
Just I'm Amazon and iTunes. You can reach the song. Thank you all for playing it, and thank you all for having me on that. Yeah, Amazon and iTunes is where you can find it.
Yeah. What about your social media
Of
outlets?
course, Facebook, Maurice Mohan, Instagram, New Face of Soul 1, and it will link you straight to the music.
Oh wow, you got a
Cold
nice
here in Chicago right now. We having storms, so
ooh,
it's cold here. What's the weather like there?
I don't even want
it's in the
to.
60s. It's in the 60s and sunny.
No, go on. You can make me mad. It's all good. What's the weather? Don't tell me. I see both of y'all looking like like I tried to.
It's in the 60s and sunny, bro. That's the
I could look at y'all. I could just look at y'all like we so nice right now. I see it, man.
It's all good. But so that's where they can reach you guys.
Yeah, we want to tell our listeners, you guys, Maurice Mohan has given you guys his social media pages. Please follow this brother. Please support this brother in his music endeavors, because we know him as one of the greats to come out Chicago. Very talented brother. We don't say he can sing, we say he can sing. That's how he can't sing, y'all. So go out there, support him on Amazon and iTunes. His new song, Find Me, as well as on all his social media platforms. We love you, King. We proud of you. We commend you. Keep doing what you're doing. We're gonna keep supporting you and playing your music on our platform.
Right. And listen, when the doors open up, y'all gonna have me to come out there. We could do a show.
Oh yeah,
you better know it. Me and Antonita trying to put some stuff together. We trying to do something together. Yeah. We working on that, bro. Soon as it open up, like we really want to get some artists out here to start doing some concerts and things of that nature out here in Las Vegas for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely bring you in. Definitely.
Be good.
You on the top list. You the top list.
And we wish you much success, continued success. I hope this continue to be a smash hit overseas, in the States, and all around. We wish you nothing but continued success in your future music endeavors. We will definitely keep in touch. We will definitely keep supporting you. We love you. We love you. Our followers are going to fall in love with you now that they heard your music.
Exactly.
Talking to your home girls. And this is how we do. We love supporting our hometown people. We do. We're not prejudiced, but you know what they say. Charity starts at home first. So start at home with our home people.
Exactly. Yeah, we want to
love for real.
All right, Maurice. So we'll leave you, and we again thank you for joining in. You are listening to the Truth Now Talk Show with Patrice Monsell, and myself, Antonita Lachey. Okay.
Thank you, King. That was awesome.
All right, Patrice. So we're still here. All right,
all right, sis. How you feeling?
You know what, sis? Hey, what can I say?
How you doing? Because first and foremost, you know, I want to publicly, you know, I did it privately, but I want to publicly give you my condolences for the loss of your mom. And you know, you're in my prayers, and you know, if there's anything I can do, I'm here. You're strong, sis, you know, because And
Thank
this
you.
is the thing about Black women that I love is that, you know, we take our licking and we keep on ticking, we
Oh,
keep
we
going.
keep on ticking.
Just like
Yeah,
that
and
time,
that,
and I'm watching you be strong because I called you or I text you and I say, hey, are
mhm.
we still on the show? Because
Oh
I
yeah.
understand
The
that you
show
might
must
not
go
have
on, sis. The
right.
show must
And
go
I
on.
love you for that, but I wanted to make
Yeah,
sure it's okay
yeah.
to do the show,
Oh
sis, you know.
yeah,
So,
yeah, I'm good.
so
And
yeah,
again, I thank you. I have my family here. We got, the support is here from my friends, my family. So all of us are here, to see all my nieces and nephews and my uncle and my aunts. And
beautiful.
we all during the pandemic, they all came up and we're just excited. We've been celebrating and celebrating the life of my mother. She lived a very, very adventurous life, and we're going to just keep it moving. I got to keep it moving. I'm strong. I'm a strong Black woman,
There
and
you
I'm
go.
going to stand
And
strong.
and may your mom's soul rest in peace.
Yes, yes, and that it will. And we're going to continue her legacy. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it shining. We're going to keep prospering. We're going to keep prayerful, and we're going to stay prayerful. And we just going to do what we got to do. And we on the Truth Now Talk Show, guys, we're going to be leaving soon because we had 2 retakes and we're pressed for time, sis. What do you have to say to our audience before we leave here?
Man, last week we didn't
Mhm.
do the show physically live. So
Right.
I want to say to our audience, we thank you guys for
Mhm.
continuously to support us and to support the Truth Now talk show. We thank you guys for tuning in to Hot 702.5 FM on your radio dial. I love saying that.
You
And,
sure
and we love
sure
you
do.
guys. Continue to hang in there with us, continue to support us in
Yeah.
what we do. Because, and I do want to mention, because I know we had made the announcement that we were going to have Donnell Jones on last week. And we
Mm.
and we just want our listeners and our audience to understand that sometimes things happen beyond our control. And
Right.
it happened beyond our control that he could not be on the show.
Right.
And we wish Donnell well, and we hope maybe he changed his mind and he'll want to come on the Truth Now show at some point in time. But we have to be real with our listeners when we say someone's
Exactly.
on and then they don't see them on. We owe them that explanation. Things happen behind the scenes a lot of times that you
Oh
guys
yeah.
don't know about, and sometimes the artist can't make it, or they have another engagement, or something comes up, or whatever the situation may be. And that was the case with Donnell Jones. But he's our homeboy too, and we love him and we love his music. So hopefully, maybe he'll change his mind. He'll come back on soon.
All
But
right.
that's what I want to
So
say.
yeah, without that, we're good, sis. Thank you. And guys, enjoy your Saturday. We will be back. Join us next week for our hot show at the Truth Now Talk Show,
Bye.
Hot 702.5 FM.
On your
Goodbye.
radio dial.